Vote Rising is dead. Not kinda dead. Dead before arrival. And not just Vote Rising, all of them. Every spin off that they announced in the Boy universe, or they still yet to announce, done. Here's the thing, dead unless Jensen Ackles saves it, but that's a long shot. More on that later. Because right now, nobody's watching, nobody excited, and I will tell you why. Let me break this down. Gen V is a good show, well made, didn't matter. Here's the thing about the numbers. Season 2 started strong, real strong. First 3 episodes pulled 424 million minutes viewed. That's the show best week ever. But then it fell off, dropped out of the Nielsen top 10 after just 2 weeks. The finale didn't even crack 352 million minutes. And get this, Gen V only kept 30% of the boys' audience. 7 out of 10 viewers didn't come back from the main show. So yeah, it started good, but a strong premiere means nothing if nobody finishes the season. And Amazon knew it. That's why it got cancelled. So if Gen V couldn't hold an audience when the boys was still airing, what makes anyone think Vault Rising will pull the numbers now? After that finale, after everyone's mad, it's not gonna happen. The boys had 2 characters people cared about. 2. Homelander and Butcher. Everyone else was a supporting cast. Fine. Nice. But not the reason they tuned in. You watched to see Homelander be terrifying. You watched to see Butcher be unhinged. That dynamic, that was the engine. Take Homelander out. What's left? Starlight and Huey are fine, but come on, they're not carrying the franchise. And now they want to do a prequel. No Homelander, no Butcher, just Stan Edgar as a young man, without Giancarlo Esposito, Frederick Vought in the 50s. I mean, cool for the hardcore fans, but the general audience? They don't care. They never cared about the psycho in the cape and the angry guy with the crowbar with a funny accent. Let me put this into perspective. Gen V came out when The Boys was still at its peak. Season 3, Herogasm, Soldier Boy, everyone was talking. And Gen V, actually good. Interesting characters, the satire worked, same tone, but the numbers tell a different story. A strong start, big drop, because no Homelander, no Butcher. Oh, sure, Homelander showed up for one scene. When? And that clip went viral because that's what people wanted. Not the new kids, not the college drama, as good as that was, just him, the psycho Superman. See the pattern? The IP doesn't matter. The world doesn't matter. The 2 actor matter. That's it. So now, War Rising, a 50s period piece. No Homelander, no Butcher. Who's in it? Clara? Because Clara would have wanted it? But that's all? The only thing that could save this show, the only thing, is Jensen Ackles, Soldier Boy. Think about it. Soldier Boy is from that era. He was there. World War II, Frederick Vought. It could be through the line. If you put Jensen Ackles in Vought Rising as the lead, okay, now you got something. Because people love Soldier Boy. They love Jensen. He's charismatic. He's charismatic. He's funny. He got the presence. But without him is just a bunch of nobodies that no one cares about. A period piece about a pharmaceutical company and the racist superhumans. I'm sorry, nobody wants that. Well, maybe I will because it does sound a bit interesting. I liked Peggy Carter TV show before it got cancelled years ago. But that's the point. No, I'm gonna be honest. I want these spin offs to work. I really do. I love this world, the satire, the violence. But after the boys' finale, however they ended it, it wasn't satisfying. I'm not gonna recap the whole thing. You remember, or you don't. But the point is, it left a bad taste. A lot of people felt cheated. Now I don't trust them. Neither does the audience. I'm not saying every single fan is gone. Not at all. But enough that the hype is dead. People will have moved on by then. And Amazon, they see the numbers. They will say that nobody is asking for Vought Rising. So what will they do? Cancel it. Development hell, creative differences, you know the drill. Am I scared for the franchise? Yeah, it's not looking good. Wait, I said nobody watched for anyone but Homelander and Butcher. That's not totally fair. People like Miku, Frenchie, MM, but that's the thing. Those characters work because of Butcher, because of the team dynamic with him. They are not the leads. Take Butcher away, and you got a strong, silent type woman who kills people, a fake French guy who's sad and his actor is a horrible guy. That wouldn't sell. And Vought Rising, that's a backstory for a character nobody asked about. Stan Edgar is cool, but he's not Homelander. He's not Butcher. He's not even Soldier Boy. So here's my prediction. Vought Rising gets released. Numbers will look good at the start. People talk about the new spin-off. Talk dies, then death. The only way out is Jensen Ackles. That's the only card they have. And here's what drives this. Studios are terrible at understanding their own IP. They look at the boys and think, oh, it's the world, it's the tone, it's the brand. No, it's the characters, specific characters played by specific actors with specific chemistry. You can't bottle that. You can't spin that off into 5 different shows. Remember when Marvel tried that? Disney Plus shows? Some worked, most didn't. Because people don't care about the sidekick. They care about the main event. The Boys is the main event. Homelander is the main event. Butcher is the main event. Everything else is just filler. And the audience can smell that. They might not know why a show feels off, but they will stop watching. So here's where I land. Vought Rising is dead. It might get a second season, it might be fine, but not enough. Not enough people gonna watch. Because the main show is over. Homelander is gone. Butcher is gone. And the audience, they have moved on. The only hope is Jensen Ackles. If they put him front and center, which they probably will, if they do that with the show and adds big spectacles instead of whatever thought we got in season 5 of The Boys, otherwise, cancelled. Anyway, that's my thoughts. See you.